What's up everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to talk about what it looks like to reset your mind. Let's do it. Over the past couple of years, I've always heard people say, hey, I'm gonna wait until January to start my workout routine, my YouTube series, whatever it is. I'm gonna read a lot more books. I'm gonna do all these different things. I'm gonna be more intentional with people. I'm gonna just be healthier. I'm gonna eat better. I'm gonna do all these things once January comes, but it never happens. And it's so frustrating. We have all heard this before, New Year's resolutions and all those types of things. But what kind of frustrates me with that is that a lot of people will say that and not do it, but what they don't realize is that they can actually start now. It blows my mind. I see a lot of people in like October or November, or even the beginning of December that says, man, I just need to wait until January and I'm going to start loving people better. I'm going to start being more intentional even more. I'm going to start eating salads with my meals, or I'm going to substitute something else with a salad or whatever that looks like. It just frustrates me so much because they can actually start doing it now. It just takes a mindset that is going to be different. God shows us and tells us that we can actually restart every single day. And I want to talk a little bit about this today where, we can start something new, today or tomorrow, or whatever that is on any single day of the week, but we can actually restart our minds and our thoughts throughout the day. Just because something happens at the beginning of the day, you spill your coffee or something like that, it doesn't have to stay a bad day. It can actually change throughout the day, and a lot of that has to deal with the intentionality of our own minds and our own thoughts that's going to make our day even better. I just talked about how it can be so annoying, spilling your coffee in the morning, or maybe it's forgetting your lunch in the morning, or you forget something when you're going off to work, or you're going to school, or whatever it looks like for your day. It can be very frustrating, and it can almost dictate the rest of our day. And I want to talk a little bit today and challenge that perspective, because so many times we say, oh man, I spilled my coffee today. Oh, I forgot something. That's going to determine my day from the beginning, and it's going to stay throughout the rest of the day. I'm going to say that bad things are going to continue to happen throughout the day, and that's not what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to think that way. We're supposed to have a different perspective, and we're supposed to actually, change our mindset throughout the day so that we can think positively and have a better day, and the people around us will appreciate that a lot more if we're not so negative. We have to be positive people. And to be honest, I struggle with this so much. And that's kind of ironic for me to talk about this, right? But I'm just going to tell you a couple of things that really have helped me out through my journey when it comes to thinking positive and when it comes to changing my mindset throughout the day. I'm naturally a negative person, so this is kind of ironic that I'm talking about this today, but I just want to do this because this has actually changed my life, and I'm not perfect at it. I still struggle with negative thoughts, and I still struggle with being negative around other people. But what happened when I started to think positive is I started to see people different. I started to see myself different, and my life was actually changed when I started to see other things differently and see that there is a positive side to life. I didn't always want to live in the half empty type of lifestyle. I wanted to live in the half full, because when we start to become positive, people like being around us more, we start to like ourselves more, and there's just a better light that shines in the world when we start to be positive with other people around us and positive in our own lives. Last year, I actually started my journey when it comes to positive thinking. It kind of jump-started when I started to read this book, I Declare War by Levi VSCO. It was one of the better books that I've ever read, especially when it comes to the mindset thing. And I'll put a link to that down in the bio if you want to get that. It's an incredible resource, especially if you're trying to think positive and have a better half full type of lifestyle instead of half empty. But one of the things that I love in this book is that he talks about his friend who's an astronaut that is in space, 200 to 500 miles above the Earth, that's traveling around the Earth at 17,500 miles per hour, and is also traveling 5 miles per second. And I think that's absolutely incredible. But what is really cool and what he talks about in this book is that his friend gets to see the sun rise and set 16 times throughout the span of 24 hours. And when I started to think about this, I started to think, how many times can we actually restart our day? He talks about, his friend, he's able to see all the new sun rises throughout the day. And I think that in our life, we are able to do the same thing as well. We're able to see life differently. We spilt the coffee, that's all right. There's another time that we can restart. And I love this picture because, if we spill the coffee, there's another time to start. Like, it doesn't have to end at the coffee being spilt or you're forgetting your lunch, whatever it is. You don't have to let your day be dictated by that moment. We can actually restart our day just like the sun rises and sets 16 times for the people in space. I just love that picture. And it also shows that God's mercies are new every single day, but it's not just, one mercy every day, once a day throughout the next couple of weeks. It's actually something that we can start to think every single time something happens in our lives, whether that's good or bad. So my challenge to you all is this week, remember what it's like in an astronaut's life. Something bad may happen, and a couple of things may happen that are bad throughout the day, but that doesn't have to put us in a cage and lock us up. We actually have freedom, and we can choose to have that freedom, but we have to know that our mindset has to change. We have to have a better perspective on life. If the coffee spills in the morning, it's okay. It's not the end of the day. We have such an incredible opportunity to say no to a bad mindset, to say no to a negative mindset, and think positively and think about how we can impact someone else's day by making them happy, by encouraging them, by doing something incredible with the day and not allowing that coffee spill in the morning to dictate where we have been in the day. So over the next couple of days, I hope that you will take this challenge and take this mindset. If something bad happens to you, don't allow it to dictate, your day. Don't allow it to dictate what's going on in your life. Take that and say, I'm not allowing negative thoughts. I'm not allowing a negative mindset, but I'm going to be positive and I'm going to make something out of the day. I'm going to encourage people. I'm going to love people. I'm going to do something incredible today, even though something bad may have happened to me this morning. So take the next couple of days, take the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, this is something you can implement into your life that will change your perspective on life. Thanks for watching this. I hope you'll go back and watch the videos before so you kind of understand what this channel is all about. I'm still trying to figure it out. Also, there's going to be a video coming out next week, so go ahead and like and subscribe and comment. When you subscribe, hit the bell beside it. It will notify you when that video comes out so you can say, hey, Matt posted a video. I'm going to go check it out. So again, thank you for watching, and I really appreciate all of you.